Hi, my name is R.I.P, and today I'm going to be talking about the WWE Raw event from the 14th of August 2018. Before I start getting into this review, which is not going to be long, I want to get into another death in wrestling. Another death. So young. 63 years of age. Jim the Anvil NEIDHART passed away. I remember I was sitting at home. I got an alert on my phone, Sky News, saying a legendary wrestler from the WWE, well, back then it was WWF, passed away, Jim the Anvil NEIDHART. And the first thing I thought of was, the first person what came to mind was Natty, his daughter Natalia, because I know she really loved her dad. Really loved him. Sorry. She really loved him. She was always talking about Jim she was on Total Divas. She was always talking about him during the promos. She was always proud of her legacy, proud of her dad, proud of the Hart dynasty. And now she's lost her dad. It's a shame. And it's probably not, important to the close family of Natalia. Or maybe it is. He's still not in the Hall of Fame. Unbelievable. That guy is not in the Hall of Fame. The Hart Foundation, he was part of one of the top 5 tag teams. For me, top 3 tag teams of all time. For me, got Legion of Doom on the top. Second, Hart Foundation. And third, the Dudley Boys. They're, for me, the top 3 tag teams in history. And he's not even in the Hall of Fame. What a shame. What a shame. But anyway, enough for the Hall of Fame. Anyway, my hearts and prayers go out to Jim's family. And it's just a shame. I was really gutted when he heard this. What a character that guy was. What a character. A lot of wrestlers and backstage guys who was around in the days he used to wrestle. Vince Russo was one of them. He said that Jim was nothing like his character in real life. He was such a nice guy. Never had a bad word to say about Jim the Anvil NEIDHART. You know what? I believe him anyway. Why would he lie? I believe him. Because, have you noticed, if you go on these dirt sheets or whatever, which I don't really go on these dirt sheet, right, as these writers flipping, I'm not going to mention no names, all these guys that think the so-called wrestling fans, so-called wrestling experts, and all they do is just go on the internet and feed off the internet and then put it in their own show and try and make it their idea. I'm not going to mention no names, but anyway, you'd never heard a bad word about Jim the Anvil NEIDHART. Not really. You've heard bad stuff about Hogan, stuff about other wrestlers, Ric Flair, even Shawn Michaels back in the day when he had his problems. You've heard bad things about most of the wrestlers, but Jim the Anvil NEIDHART, you've never ever heard a bad word. Never bad word about him. I've never heard a bad word about him. Never. And 63 years of age. Still got a lot of years left in his life. Dead. It's a shame. And out of all the Hart Foundation, the Hart Dynasty, out of all them guys, that Bret the Hitman Hart, Owen Hart, Brian Pillman, British Bulldog, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, there's only one left out of all them, and that's Bret the Hitman Hart. What a shame. What a shame. That's a shame. So, I'm going to get into this review. Like I said, it's not going to be a long one. I'm going to start off with the first segment of the night was Ronda Rousey. She comes out. See, when Raw started, I thought there was going to show have people on the stage like a dong. You know, when you hear the dong, the bell, and you see wrestlers on the stage, usually standing there, paying their respects to a wrestler who's died. I saw it in the past, but I thought they was going to give that to Jim the Anvil Neidhart, but they never. But I'll get to that later on in the show. Ronda comes out. She gave a speech. She said that if it wasn't for Natalia, she wouldn't be here. Natalia trained her and still training her. And she starts talking about Natalia's loss, about her father, so that everybody needs a father. I'm going to play it. I've got it on audio here. I'm going to play it for you guys so you can hear it. Let's have a play.
Today, Natalia's father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, passed away. Any loss is heartbreaking, but to lose a father, our fathers are pillars of strength in a hostile world. They are our reassurance that everything is going to be okay. But when that reassurance is ripped away, we have to face the fact that our fathers have been raising us to be the pillars of strength our families need when they're gone.
Well said. Well said.
Stay strong, Natalia Neidhart.
That's the first person I thought of was Natalia.
We all love you.
Yeah. So that was that over. Short, sweet, nice speech from the Ronda Rousey, and it was, I couldn't have put it better myself. You didn't want her to come out there and talk for ages and bore us to death, but she never. She come out, stuck straight. She came straight into it, into the speech. She said that Natalia was there for me. When I came into the WWE, she helped me wrestle, still helping me now. And she says, fathers are special, that was there for us. And when they're not there, you realise they were raising us to be the pillars, the strength of our family. So, that was a good speech. Now, after that, Alexa Bliss, you hear her music, she comes out. She's saying she's sick of Ronda. She said she's sick of Ronda Rousey. And she's sick of her standing there with a dumb look on her face, which I thought was funny. Because sometimes Ronda Rousey can stand there, she doesn't give the best face expressions. If someone's really attacking her, in words. She'll stand there like this. You get me? Like she's waiting for her line. Obviously, that comes with experience. Remember, she was just a UFC fighter. Now she's coming into the WWE world. She's doing films now and she's acting. So that will come. That will come with time. Yeah, she comes out and she says, "Elisa Fox." Nah, she comes out and she's saying, "I'm sick of Ronda." She comes into the ring and with her private security. She's got private security with her, Alexa Bliss. She comes into the ring and saying, "You can't touch me." So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the segment and then I'll give you my opinion on it.
You know, I am sick and tired of all these people out here, the ones that you actually kiss up to week after week after week, because...
Week after week after week after week.
No, don't boo me. I know who every one of you are because you are the ones blowing up my Twitter timeline all the time talking about how mine and Ronda's match at SummerSlam is going to be a foregone conclusion. Newsflash, Ronda, you've had 3 matches. I am a 5-time women's champion, and you are nothing more than what I've said you are. A spoiled brat, overrated, overhyped rookie. SummerSlam is not going to be your crowning achievement, Ronda. SummerSlam is going to be your utter humiliation. I am sick and tired of hearing about Ronda Rousey. I am sick and tired of hearing about you. I am sick and tired of seeing that dumb look on your face you make week after week after week when you come out here. And I am also sick and tired of Kurt Angle coming out here protecting every single person except his women's champion. Yeah. He'll kick Roman Reigns out of the building to protect his Universal Championship match at SummerSlam.
Sounds like Charlotte.
But
a bit robotic.
He'll let you sit out here ringside during a match with Ember because, you know, you attack people, you break the rules, and you've been suspended because, you know, that's fine. It is 6 days till SummerSlam, and I'm not taking the chance of you pulling my arm out like you did poor Fox last week. No, ma'am. So I've spoken to the only authority figure around here who knows what he's doing and is actually fair, Constable Baron Corbin. And the constable suggested that I hired my own personal security.
She's just standing there, her face is funny.
Boys.
That's what Alexa means when she goes a dumb look on her face.
Be careful, Ronda. These guys are highly trained, highly aggressive, so don't you even think about trying anything.
Alexa Bliss taking all the precautions 6 nights away from her match with Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam.
I think this is brilliant. I think it's a very fair decision by Constable Corbin to allow Miss Bliss to have personal security.
Oh, look, Bliss from behind. Alexa Bliss. Ember was distracted as she was talking to Ronda, and Alexa Bliss with a cheap shot.
From behind.
And of course, Bliss backed up by her private security, who are now doing their job keeping Rousey away from the champion.
At least 260 pounds. Some of them, the one up to about 280. This is what I thought was a bit, you know,
I don't care how highly trained you are. That look at everyone else kicking out of the right to left.
The size of that guy.
Rousey.
Oh my gosh.
And there's the last one.
And no amount of money is worth that.
Right decision.
Back to the mall.
That's where the fucked up in my eyes. With annoying Alexa Bliss's voice. Usually I enjoy Alexa Bliss's promos, but for some reason, this week, this segment, this Raw, yeah, it was terrible. It was annoying. I'm Alexa Bliss. I'm gonna get in that ring and I'm gonna bring my security. I'm gonna bring my personal security. Bit robotic. A little bit robotic for me, a bit like Charlotte Flair. Even though Charlotte Flair is excellent in the ring and she can cut a good promo, but sometimes Charlotte Flair comes across a bit robotic and in her promos, and that's what Alexa Bliss sounded like to me, in my opinion. And you got 4 guys, supposed to be trained security guards, trying to take people down, 2 of them are at least 280 pounds. The other 2 are about 260. And she just flicks them off just like that, 3 of them over her shoulder, without them even trying to fight back. So it's unrealistic there. I know it's WWE, I know it's for the children, but at the end of the day, well, for everybody, but at the end of the day, he should at least make it look realistic. And the last security guard, there was a black guy standing there. He looked about 265 pounds. Like I said, he's supposed to be a trained security guard, trained to take people down. And what happened is he ran off. So in my eyes, to me, that was a bit unrealistic, but that's just the way it is. Moving on. The next one is we had a matchup between Corbin and Tyler Breeze. Corbin requested it. I think he's just getting over this thing. He's trying to get across to Kurt Angle that small guy shouldn't be in the wrestling. He's referencing little Finn Balor. And he says he wants a match against Tyler Breeze, which he comes out and destroys him. Beats his shit out of him. 1, 2, 3. Match is over. And he says, he comes out, after the match, he says that's a small taste of what little Finn is going to get at SummerSlam this Sunday. And next one. Then we have analysis. We got a match between Jinder and Kevin Owens versus Little Finney, and it was a 2-on-1 match. Supposed to be a 2-on-1 match. Baron Corbin announced it. So we had 2 guys versus 1. Jinder and Kevin Owens versus Little Finney. Then Kurt Angle comes out and changes and said, no, we're not going to have that. We're going to have Little Finney as we're going to get him a tag team partner. So who do we hear? Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's music hits, and then it's Braun Strowman and Little Finney versus Kevin Owens and Jinder Mahal. And at the end of the match, which I'm not going to go through the match because it probably lasted 2 minutes, so there's no big points in it at the moment. Never going to be a point ever about this match. There's no point. There's no big segment. There's no highlights. It's just a tag team match which lasted 2 minutes long. And we're moving on. Oh, yeah, the winner is Strowman. Hey, pinned Jinder. But where's it going? Nowhere. So let's move on. At the end of the match, when it finished, you had Corbin attack Little Finney, basically trying to get some heat on himself. Obviously, we got SummerSlam. Actually, I forgot that SummerSlam was this week. We got SummerSlam this week, and it's Corbin trying to get heat on himself. And that's it. Moving on. Backstage segment now with HBK / Billy Gunn Zigzag Wannabe. Yes, Dolph Ziggler. I call him a HBK / Billy Gunn wannabe. He wears Bret the Hitman Hart's boots. He wears Shawn Michaels trousers, and he does the Billy Gunn move. So basically, in theory, it's Hitman / HBK / Billy Gunn. All night he's been going around. Well, it started at the beginning of the night. He was saying to Kurt Angle, Seth Rollins is not here yet. He's got travel issues. So we all knew something was going on. He says if he's not here by the end of the night before the contract signing, he would have to forfeit the match, and there'll be no match at SummerSlam between Zigzag and Seth Rollins. So that was that segment out the way. Let's move on. Next one, what have we got up here? We have a man called Ricky Roberts from Greensboro. That's where Raw was tonight, in Greensboro. He's saying his favourite artist in the whole world. He comes out, I don't know the guy. Nobody knows this guy. He's supposed to be from Greensboro. When they announced his name, the crowd was shh, no sound. You could hear a pin drop. But anyway, from Greensboro, he says Elias is his favourite artist ever. I've got an audio clip, which I'm going to play. It is 3.5 minutes long, so let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, from right here in Greensboro, Ricky Roberts.
few bees, but mostly a pin drop.
My favorite musician in the entire world is the WWE's own Elias.
Falling asleep. Rocker did want to
Now,
watch it.
I might not be able to play
What are
this
they doing
guitar
with
real
Elias,
good
man?
right now, but one day I'm gonna get good. One day I'm gonna get so good that I'm gonna find myself in the Country Music Hall of Fame. And when that day comes, Elias himself will come to me, to my face, and say those magical words. Hello, I am Elias.
What are they doing with their lives? They ain't got a clue how to write for him.
All right, this feels better. Ricky, I don't know what you're doing out here. I don't know if Kurt put you up to this or something, but listen, there is only one Elias in this world, and you are looking at him. You could impress me tonight if you do one thing, if you beat and humiliate Bobby Lashley. Yeah. Now, I got a song I'm going to share with everybody tonight. Now, admittedly, I can be a harsh critic of the public, but I only speak the truth. And, you know, Tar Heels are a strong people. They are a resilient people.
You know it's coming.
I mean, it must take an unmatched strength and resilience to wake up here every day knowing that you are living in this pile of garbage known as Greensboro.
He's my favourite wrestler. Him and AJ.
A low performance, I guess, for Elias.
Jesus Christ.
Interrupted again by Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley's weakness.
Look at you, kid. You need to find yourself a new shtick because as you can see up there, we already have a no-talent clown that plays the guitar, and Elias.
No talent.
But
That's his weakness.
let's go and do this.
So Lashley and Ricky Roberts tonight.
No, he didn't.
And it just
Smacked
made
him at the
Lashley
back
mad.
with the guitar.
Yes, he did, Renee.
Someone better call Ricky Roberts' family.
Smacked Bobby Lashley with the guitar from behind.
Oh, good
Bobby
God!
Lashley just panted him through the match.
Unbelievable.
What a spine buster by Lashley. Shook the ring.
And that was it. So, to me, Bobby Lashley, he should definitely have a mouthpiece. This guy, he's lost, hasn't he? He's lost in the WWE, and it's not his fault. Why couldn't I say this every review. Every review I do on the WWE Raw, I say the same thing. Why didn't the WWE make Bobby Lashley beat Roman Reigns? Why? I just don't understand. It's gonna sell anyway. It doesn't matter who's in the main event. SummerSlam is going to sell. You've got the network, you've got the people, you got your fans, you've got your fan base. The marks ain't going anywhere. Why couldn't you have Bobby Lashley face Brock Lesnar? That's a match what everybody wanted to see for years. But no, again, Roman Reigns. And Elias. I was listening to some audio the other day on Vince Russo. He was saying he wished he was writing for Bobby Lashley. No, not Bobby Lashley. Wish he was writing for Elias and Bray Wyatt. They're the two guys he'd love to write for. And Roman Reigns. Them three guys. What are they doing with Elias? The blowing, the hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. That's what the WWE are doing with Elias. I just don't understand the blowing hot, then cold. Elias was on the tip of greatness when he was having that feud, which didn't last that long with Seth Rollins. It was Seth Rollins and Elias Intercontinental title match. They could have went a long time with that. that rivalry could have lasted 3-4 months, maybe longer, and it could have led up to SummerSlam. And finally, Elias getting the big one. But no, they didn't do it. They dropped the ball, and Elias disappeared 2 weeks after that match between him and Seth Rollins. You didn't see or hear of him for weeks, and then he finally comes back, and he's just a dead character. I don't understand what they're doing with Elias. This guy's got money written all over him. I saw this guy in NXT, and as soon as I glanced my eye at him in NXT, I knew this guy was just destined for greatness. But obviously the WWE does not think that. Stupid. Backstage segment now with the B team. They're getting worried because they think they're going to lose in the triple threat match between the Revival, the B team, them and Bray Wyatt and Hardy. They'll win the match. Let's move on. Next one, Roman comes out and he's saying he's sick of Brock Lesnar. He's sick of Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman's, not his music. You hear him come out because he goes, ladies and gentlemen, as you always know, when Paul Heyman comes out. I'm going to play this segment for you right now.
Leave this place better than I found it. That's something I tell myself every single day in my position. Is leave this place better than I found it. And the truth is, I'm never going to be able to accomplish that goal with Brock Lesnar here. So that means it's time for Brock Lesnar to go. Because I'm sick and tired of him. I'm sick of hearing about him. I'm sick of talking about him. I'm sick of looking at him. I'm sick of the lies and the rumors. I'm tired of it. So it ends this Sunday at SummerSlam. And at SummerSlam, I'm taking back my Universal Championship. And I'm gonna send Brock so far back into the UFC, he's gonna find his head stuck in Dana White's ass.
I see the future. And you know what I see? Exactly 1 week from this moment right here on Monday Night Raw, after you slay the beast at SummerSlam. Check this out, side by side. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns!
Oh, God. Listen, when I watched this year, the fair thing I thought is, WWE trying to troll the universe, WWE Universe. I saw rumours of this all week on these dirt sheets that just pop up on your timeline. People don't know shit. They basically make it up. They've never been in the wrestling industry. They've never been backstage. They've never done this. See me, I don't claim to be an expert. I'm a fan, which I admit I'm a fan. Not of today's product, which I would continue to review anyway. But I am a fan. I've been a fan most of my life. But you get these guys that come out, which I ain't going to mention no names. You got these guys that come out and think they're expert. They think they've been in the wrestling industry all their life, which are not. They're just internet guys that come on the podcast and review the show and they think they're experts. They've never been in a ring at all, none of them. And you got guys like that all week on the internet, on Twitter, saying, oh, Roman Reigns is going to turn heel, this is going to happen, just so they can get a few likes on the video, which more power to them. Me, I wouldn't do that with this podcast. You see it how you see it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to fucking bullshit. I'm not going to go around and say I know something and I don't. No. What you see on this podcast is what you see on this podcast is what you get. 100% truth. And that rumor was going around that Roman was going to turn heel, maybe go with Paul Heyman. And all this segment is all this part of the all this is basically WWE just trolling the marks. That's all they are, just trolling them. It's never going to happen. They're never going to turn Roman Reigns heel. He's another John Cena. He's the head of the company. He's Vince's boy. and it's never gonna happen. So you can hate him. I'm not the best. I'm not the best Roman Reigns fan. I don't love him at all. He's not even in my top 5 wrestlers. But he's there and he's doing his job. But he's ordered to play that part by Vince McMahon. He's Vince McMahon's boy. He's the company boy, and that's it. Just like Cena was all them years ago, just like Hulk Hogan was. And you just got to accept it. No point of bitching about it. Just wasted energy, really. Wasted energy. So let's play the rest of this video.
Good luck on your future endeavors.
Tell you what, I'll make this so easy. I prepared something. It's an agreement in principle.
Paul Heyman looks like Alfred Hitchcock.
There's no pressure, there's no games. Please, please look this over. Don't give me your answer tonight. You give me your answer this Sunday at SummerSlam.
Oh my God, what the hell is he doing? The hell is Heyman doing? What the hell, what is that? Oh my God.
Is it pepper spray?
Heyman, he's blinded Reigns.
Someone's got to stop this.
Roman Reigns has been blinded by Heyman.
American time, but in the UK time, that comes on at 1 o'clock.
What on earth is Heyman thinking?
That's why I say the 14th.
And why would he do that?
In America time.
Oh, Heyman doesn't like hearing the word no.
He didn't even give Roman an opportunity.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. Oh my God, there's no way.
He's here.
Oh my God, Lesnar's here. The Beast is here. Roman Reigns can't see a damn thing.
Ready to go.
And now Brock Lesnar taking advantage. He's assaulting Reigns. He's assaulting a blinded Reigns.
A man can't see, he can't fight. Brock taking full advantage of a blind big dog.
Off for the watch.
Terrible. And Lesnar's not done.
Oh my God.
Come on.
And now Brock Lesnar.
Brock's gonna put Roman to sleep.
Roman Reigns. He can't see. He's defenseless. He can't fight. Brock Lesnar locking it in and trying to take out Reigns. And that sick Heyman looking out in the background as Brock Lesnar is putting Reigns to sleep.
Reigns is out. Roman Reigns is completely lifeless right now.
Somebody's got to do something about this. Brock Lesnar, an all-out mugging and assault of Roman Reigns.
What a setup.
And now Brock Lesnar with the exclamation point, the F5 to Roman Reigns.
And that's that. Yeah. So what do I think of that? To be fair, I don't really care. So what we're gonna have here, we're gonna go. I was gonna go into the SummerSlam matches then. Next segment, the only segment that really mattered. There's a few that was okay. That segment. The segment what mattered the most to me is All Night. Like I said earlier in the night, you had Zigzag and Drew McIntyre trying to tracking down Kurt Angle all night, saying that that Seth Rollins is not here. Kurt Angle was saying repeatedly his travel arrangements have been delayed. He will be here. Zigzag kept saying no, he's not here. I'm not waiting for him. If he doesn't turn up for the contract signing, he has to forfeit the match, and there'll be no Intercontinental match at SummerSlam. So I'm going to play the video, and at the end there's a surprise. It was quite good. The way he came back. Dean Ambrose. I'm telling you now, Dean Ambrose has since he's been away, he's come back. He's put on some bulk, because he had the height before. He always had the height. He always had the frame, but he didn't put nothing on it, did he? when you're that tall and you got that frame, you need to put some muscle on it, man. Especially if you're a WWE wrestler. And now he looks more legit. Now he looks like a psycho. Like when he first come into the WWE, he looked like a psycho when he was wearing that Shield suit, and then all of a sudden they took him out the Shield suit and stuck him in a black vest, like it's something out of a 1990s film. He looked from something like John Travolta. But now he's come back after his injury. He's been 9 months off. He's come back, and now he looks legit. He looks the real part now. And hopefully, actually, I haven't got faith in the WWE writers. Maybe they will fuck him up, because I've got no faith in the WWE writers. I've got no faith in the WWE. Unless they bring back Ed Ferrara or Vince Russo, they've got no chance. So I'm going to play this video now.
I introduce to you Seth Rollins.
All right, that's it. This is over. Kurt, you knew he was never coming out. He's not coming out. Call it. We're done.
To be fair, considering the beatings we've inflicted on Seth, his little travel issues could be maybe he can't get away from us fast enough. That seems like a good reason to me.
That's true. It's honestly, Kurt, I'm hurt and I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. You see, Seth Rollins was a great champion. And I emphasize was. You see, because there's nothing you can Google. There's no blueprint to figure this out. He can't beat us, so he quit. So, let's forego all the conclusions. Let's end all the formalities. Hand me that contract, and we will officially make it a Seth Rollins forfeit. Pass it over. Come on. Come on. Come on. And now we are done.
Maybe we're not done. Is he here? Burn it down! He is the Kingslayer.
The man has arrived.
Oh, guys, look, I got to apologize. I am sorry I'm late. That's not like me. I'm usually right on time. Look, I haven't been completely honest with you.
Jesus.
I've been here for a little while. But I didn't want to come out here until Dolph had officially signed that contract, because, Dolph, I was afraid you'd change your mind once you heard what I had to say. The truth is, I was dealing with some travel issues. They weren't exactly my travel issues. And you know that little clause in the contract about me having someone in my corner at SummerSlam? Well, that was put there for a very particular reason. You see, I've kind of gotten sick and tired of dealing with you guys two-on.
Oh yeah, before we start that, before I forgot to mention there was a match between Sasha Banks and Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott won. She beat Sasha Banks to roll up. It was a distraction from outside, and Ruby Riott won. So let's get back to this segment now. Obviously, Ruby Riott was going to win because it's the first match back since a small layoff. So yeah, I'm glad for Ruby Riott. She's my favourite women's wrestler at this time. Good luck for her. Hopefully they can do something with her. They need to get her away from that group. It's killing her. But anyway, let's move on.
Come on, and since I know you're gonna have the Scottish psychopath in your corner at SummerSlam, I ought to have a lunatic in mine.
I've never ever called him the Scottish psychopath. Never.
Oh my! is here! The lunatic French is back! Rollins and Ambrose going after Dolph and Drew McIntyre. Look at Ambrose go! Rollins with a super kick. Dirty deeds!
Reigns just came unglued.
Oh, how the complexion of SummerSlam has changed. An even playing field. Seth and Dolph for the Intercontinental Championship.
Welcome back to the asylum.
The lunatic Fringe is back. Seth makes it official. It's SummerSlam Sunday, streaming live on the WWE Network.
That was good. I'm glad he's back. Hopefully they do something with him. I was gonna get in. That was the end of Raw. I was gonna get into some predictions. I'll just go through them quick now. We got 3 shows that are gonna be on free on YouTube. SummerSlam. You know when they got the free matches on YouTube or the WWE Network. They're gonna start with Alexander to face Gulak on the SummerSlam kickoff show for the 205 Live lightweight title. Super, I don't even know what to call it. See, I don't even watch this division. I'll just call it the super lightweight division. And my opinion, I don't really follow him, so I'm just gonna make a lucky guess. I think Alexander's gonna win. Then we've got another kickoff show, which it's debatable if it should be on the kickoff show. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin, and to get a rubber match at SummerSlam. Anyway, who do I think is going to win that? I want Baron Corbin to win, but I think that they're going to make little Finny win. Then we've got a Revival. Will the Revival close the book on the B Team's underdog storyline? Who do I think is going to win? Revival or the B Team? Do I care? I don't really care at all. But if I was going to make a prediction, I'm gonna pick. I'm going to pick the Revival. No, I'm going to pick the B Team. Then we've got the New Day challenging the Bludgeon Brothers after winning the tournament to earn opportunity. The New Day will challenge SmackDown's Tag Team Champions, the Bludgeon Brothers. Who do I think is going to win? For me, I think the Bludgeon Brothers should hold on to it a bit longer. The New Day have had the titles for so long. They broke the so-called record, which they didn't break it. They just broke it in the WWE's eyes. I'm sure Demolition has still got that record. There's other tag teams in the wrestling that have had the titles longer than New Day. But you know, WWE, they write the history every week. So who do I think should win? I think the Bludgeon Brothers should hold on to it. But I've just got this sneaky little feeling just to push more of them New Day t-shirts and push more of those bootios, whatever they are, that cereal. I think they're going to give it back to New Day. I think New Day is going to win, which I think is a big mistake. I think that's the kickoff show. Now on to the main event. Now we've got, this is not in order. All these matches are not all in order. I'm just going what I see on the screen. You got Jeff Hardy. He's coming for Nakamura US title at SummerSlam. Who do I think is going to win at these two? I think Nakamura is going to win. Do I want Nakamura to win? I don't really care. No, I don't. I would like Jeff Hardy to have another run with the US title, and then maybe Randy Orton will get involved again. I don't know. Maybe Randy Orton's going to get involved in this match, because you know what Randy Orton saying. He keeps talking about Jeff Hardy, but again, he's not there when Jeff Hardy's there. So I've got a feeling that he's going to come out and spoil it for Jeff Hardy, and Nakamura's going to retain. On to the Daniel Bryan, the battle. And he's in a match. This match is in the years. This is quite interesting. I'm quite interested for this match. Who do I think is going to win? I think the Miz is going to win. I think he's going to win by cheating. this feud between these two has been going on for years. From when Daniel Bryan first come to the WWE, when he had his, and then Miz was his trainer, Tough Enough, and then Daniel Bryan got injured, and then Miz was disrespecting Daniel Bryan on the SmackDown show, but they haven't got it anymore. I used to like that. Every week on SmackDown, we'd have a SmackDown show, and they used to talk about topics in WWE, what's going on. You used to have Daniel Bryan there and Renee Young, which I thought was quite a good show, but they axed it. Typical WWE, they got something good, then they get rid of it. I think this match is the first match, the first match between these two, really. I think The Miz is going to get this one, just because he's got his reality show out there, and they're trying to promote the reality show on the WWE Network. So I think that Miz is going to win. Do I think he's going to win the feud at the end? No. But I think this match, I think The Miz is going to win it. And I think this match is going to end at WrestleMania next year. That's why, because it's August now. Then it'll be September. Then there'll only be about another 5-6 months of WrestleMania. So I think they're going to drag this out to WrestleMania. But this is the first encounter of many. But I think The Miz is going to win. On to the Ambrose. Ambrose returns to standing for Rollins, to standing in Rollins' corner at Ziggler, against Ziggler at SummerSlam. Who do I think is going to win this match? I think that Seth Rollins is going to win. And for some reason, these are two ways it's going to go. It's going to go either Seth Rollins, he wins and wins the Intercontinental title of Ziggler, and then either straight after the match or the next night on Raw, Ambrose is going to turn on him. There's no way Ambrose is coming back as a good guy. No way. That would be career suicide. I would make Ambrose turn heel. We need more heels in the WWE. There's not enough heels, especially on Raw. I think that, and then the second way is going to go, if Rollins does get the title, which I think he's going to get the title, and the next night on Raw he'll turn on him, like I've said. He'll either turn on him at SummerSlam after he's won the title, or turn on him at the next night on Raw. Or maybe he'll turn on him and stop him from winning the title. Either way, he's going to turn on him. That's what I'm saying. So who do I think is going to win the match? I'm going for Seth Rollins. Next one, we've got Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch seek Carmella's SmackDown Women's title, with Carmella's Lackey James Ellsworth, future endeavoured. The Irish lass kicker may have a clear path to SmackDown's Women's title. May have a clear path to the SmackDown Women's title. I don't think so. If anything, it's made it worse. Now James Ellsworth is gone. He was a lackey. He was their bread and butter. He was the one who helped her to retain the title. So how can she have a clear path to retain the title? I don't think so. This is what it says on this website I'm reading. That doesn't even make sense. How can she have a clear path, a more clear path towards the title, and and to be more of a favourite now James Ellsworth is gone? How is that? That doesn't even make sense. But anyway, who do I think is going to win out of Becky Lynch, Carmella, and Charlotte Flair? I've got this sneaky little feeling that Carmella is going to retain. Becky Lynch is going to, they're just not going to get on. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, they're going to do what they should have done with Sasha Banks and Bayley. They've killed them two. I think these two are going to turn on each other. And for some reason, I think James Ellsworth is gonna come back and save Carmella, and I think Carmella is going to retain. That's just my opinion, just to piss the New York crowd off. Now we've got the other three matches. We've got Owens will attempt to steal the Monster in the Bank contract, Money in the Bank. Forget the Monster, Money in the Bank. The Monster in the Bank contract. Money in the Bank contract. Jesus Christ. Monster in the Bank. Anyway, Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. Who do I think is going to win? This is one that I can't predict. I can't. I'm finding it very difficult to predict. But I'm gonna go for. I think I'm gonna go for Owens. I think Owens is gonna win. He's gonna be the Money in the Bank. Like I said before, if you watch my previous videos, I don't think Strowman not deserves. He does deserve. I don't think he needed that Money in the Bank contract. He's gonna get that title no matter what. And I just don't. I think they're gonna wait till WrestleMania for him. They're gonna save him till WrestleMania. I think Owens is gonna be. He's gonna win the contract, and then he might cash in on that night. I don't know. But I could see it happening. Owens is gonna. I think Owens is gonna beat him. That payoff, getting thrown off that Hell in a Cell. He's got to get his payoff, his pay up for that. And I think that Kevin Owens is gonna somehow he's gonna beat Braun Strowman, and it's not by a pin. It could be a count out. It could be anyway. It could be a count out, disqualification, pin. Don't matter. As long as he beats him, he will win the Money in the Bank contract off Braun Strowman. I'm going for Kevin Owens. Now we've got the baddest woman on the planet. He's coming for Little Bliss's Bliss, Little Miss Bliss. I think that Alexa Bliss is going to retain it. I know a lot of people online are saying it's going to be Alexa Bliss. I mean, a lot of people say it's going to be Ronda Rousey. It's a full conclusion. It's definitely going to be Ronda Rousey. I don't know. I think it's going to be Alexa Bliss. Somehow, I just don't know how she's going to do it. I don't know how she's going to accomplish it. But I think that Alexa Bliss is going to beat Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey will get the women's title. It's going to happen. But I just got a feeling it's going to be Alexa Bliss is going to retain. Then we have Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Can Reigns overcome his demons by besting the Beast for the Universal title? I think Brock Lesnar is going to win. I am so confident that he's going to win. Everybody thinks that Roman Reigns is going to win. He's going to take the title off Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar is going to go to UFC, and you won't see Brock Lesnar again. Bullshit. Never going to happen. Brock Lesnar, I'm telling you now, Brock Lesnar is wearing that Universal title to the UFC fight until he has with Daniel Cormier. Vince McMahon has sorted something out with, this is just my opinion. I don't know anything. I'm just giving my opinion. Vince McMahon, there's a reason why that Dana White was at WrestleMania. I know he was watching Ronda Rousey, but obviously he was there to meet Vince McMahon. They must have sorted something out with the contracts with Brock Lesnar. And I think that he's going to keep that. He's going to at least keep that title till WrestleMania next year. Brock Lesnar, he's going to walk in the champ and he's going to walk out champ. And he's going to walk into the UFC with that Universal title. And obviously that's been sorted out between Vince and Dana White. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sticking to my guns. Brock Lesnar is going to retain a Universal title. Now on to the main event. Maybe not the main event in the WWE's eyes, but to me, it's the main event. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. This match, I'm looking forward to it. I cannot wait for this match. It's going to be best friends in real life. I think Samoa Joe was his best mate at his wedding. They've known each other for 20 years. They love each other like brothers. This is going to be like a personal rivalry, the way they're going to portray it. Hopefully, that's the way they portray it on the screen. But you got no faith in the WWE, have you? If you left it up to Vince Russo or Ed Ferrar, they'd know how to sort this story out. These are the guys that Vincent Russo said he'd love to work with. Bobby Roode. He's already worked with Bobby Roode, but I know that now. He'd love to write for Bobby Roode. He said he'd love to Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, Elias, and who was the other one? There's another one he said he'd love to write for. Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Elias, and I'm not sure. I think it's Bobby Roode, but Bobby Roode is already worked with Bobby Roode when he was at TNA. There's another guy I'm trying to, can't think of his name. But anyway, them guys he'd love to work with. And if Vince Russo was writing for these two now at the WWE, I'd have more faith in this match. For some reason, something's gonna tell me they're gonna do what they did at WrestleMania when Nakamura fought AJ. They made it, they dumbed the match down so it didn't steal away from the main event. Because you know Roman Reigns is going at the end, and if you got these two going on before, they're not gonna have them full throttle. They're gonna try and dial it down a bit, and that's just in my opinion. If they do it, it's just stupid. Let them free, man. Let them free. So that's my predictions for SummerSlam. Oh yeah, I think who do I think is gonna win out of AJ or Samoa Joe? Samoa Joe. I don't know. It's split 50-50 for me. I don't know. I think Samoa Joe's gonna get it. No. I think AJ's gonna get it. He's gonna keep the title. You see, I can't make my mind up. This is what I don't know. Now, that's the end of the review. I've done my Raw review. I've done my SummerSlam predictions. I will be doing a review of SummerSlam. It won't be on the night of the SummerSlam, obviously, because it's UK time. SummerSlam will be finishing about 4 o'clock in the morning, UK time. I'm not going to do a review at that time of the morning, suicide hours. But I'll be watching SummerSlam. I'll be tweeting about it over the course of SummerSlam. So check me out on Twitter, SoloP1. Check me out on Instagram, SoloP1. Check me out on Twitch, which I'll stream games. I try and stream games daily if I can. Solo_P1. I stream all games. I've got Call of Duty, Forza, Assassin's Creed, or any game I stream. All them games. Seto Corsa, like I just said, Race Room, Sim Racing, or arcade games, WWE Wrestling. And look out for some future unboxings. I've got a few unboxings coming in the pipeline, which I'll be doing live. I'll be doing live, not necessarily live, but I'll be recording it. You'll be able to see my unboxings. I've got the 2K18 coming, 2K19 coming, the Wool edition with the Ric Flair on the front, and it's got some goodies in there. Assassin's Creed Medusa edition, which I'll be doing some unboxings as well. I'll be doing some unboxings of Battlefield 5. The new Battlefield 5 comes with a headset. I'll be doing that unboxing, uploading it to my channels. So look out for them as well. And what else have I got? The FIFA Champions Edition, FIFA 19 Champions Edition. I'll be doing unboxings of that and obviously uploading it to my channel as well. Because that's what I do. And I just do the unboxings and I just upload them straight away. No editing. I ain't got no fancy editing suite. I just record and upload straight away. So if there's any mistakes in the videos, if there's any mistakes in these videos, that's it. That's just the way it is. Because I don't like to edit, because I think if you edit videos, it's fake. And I'd rather you just hear the real uncut version of me. So that's it really, yeah. Look out for them unboxings as well. There's some other games I can't mention it. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. I got a Spider-Man PS4 coming soon as well, which I'll be doing an unboxing. The Spider-Man PS4, 1 terabyte limited edition with the game. That's coming in a couple of weeks. I'll be doing an unboxing of that as well, and I'll be doing an unboxing of this one's coming out very soon, in a couple of weeks. F1 2019 F1. So I'll be doing just it comes with the disc obviously and steel case. I'll be doing an unboxing of that as well. So look out for that on my channel. So I've got a few things coming up. Look at that. I've got a review of F1 coming up soon as well, which I'll be uploading tomorrow. It's about Alonso. It's about the basic news and rumours, and Alonso's leaving F1 at the end of the season. I'll be talking about that. So look out for that on my channel as well. I'm trying to get on. I've got a few subscribers now, a couple. No, yeah. On Twitch, I got more followers on Twitch as well. So check me out on Twitch as well. Obviously, I'm on Twitch. Check me out on YouTube as well. So you know what I mean. If you hit the like button on Twitch, subscribe button, hit it on YouTube as well. So that's it, man. Solo P1. Yeah, Solo P1 signing out, finishing this review of the WWE Raw 14th of August UK time 2018, but in US time it was the 13th of August 2018. Thank you very much, guys. Solo P1 signing out. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.